And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Junior Lake.
The left fielder, Junior Lake.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Eric Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Lake gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike, throws it away. Throw into center field.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching him at second. He's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2 bases. That's what happens when you aren't able to get your feet under you and square up to second properly.
One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering misses. Ball 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tagging from third, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now it's the power speed combo. Hector Rodriguez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hamilton sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, an error, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The All-Stars lead it 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Travis Lampkin. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now, Billy Hamilton.
The center fielder.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Bunting for a hit. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And now, Julian Ornelas. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Blair Madrid. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's 1-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one hit to right. Brito makes the catch. And that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go on to inning number 2. The All-Stars out front here, 1-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Navarro.
The first baseman, number 12.
Rodriguez back to work. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's going to be Ray Tapia. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one outside. And that's ball 2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Just missed. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Foul ball.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that ball is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. 3rd home run of the season. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Drops one down in front of the plate. And foul ball. Up and in. Now 1-2.
One ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting it, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino getting ready to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-zip. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, number 25.
Number 25.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 balls.
Really good
2 strikes.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, number 23.
Here's the second baseman. And a foul ball. Swings through that one, out in front that time. 1 out, bases empty. Headed down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
In the air, right side. Brito on the move. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the rookie
Rodriguez.
first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Just missed. Next offering is foul back. That's in there. And a count 1-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Severino makes the catch, and after 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Luis de los Santos.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hamilton pulls it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Late in his rookie season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Eric Gonzalez digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Rodriguez checks over to first, and he's back. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff on right there. He uses it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And here is Brito. That one hammered left field. Back. Pulls it in a track. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The All-Stars with the lead 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 47. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws in the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Late. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Francisco. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1. base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Down to second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Well, the catcher's so quick on that. Love the athleticism to get out there, cut off that lead run, and keep a runner out of scoring position. I'll tell you what, pitcher is very grateful for that.
Julian Ornelas, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Hector Rodriguez.
Hector Rodriguez.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base hit into right field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And now the first baseman, Navarro. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now Ray Tapia. Already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And the batter now, Jorge Mateo. That one's in there. Strike 1. Check swing, called strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Coleman down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So a double, but they can't get it. In number 4 now. The All-Stars have the lead 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Blair Madrid. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Late under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 24.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Travis Lampkin departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Connor Green.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
At the plate, Gill flied to right his first time.
You got this.
And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Number 48 up and loosening in the pen. Acevedo also throwing. The 1-0. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. They'll just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
now batting.
The guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the left fielder. Grounded out his first time. Move to first. And he's back in on a dive. That one ripped right center field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the second baseman. In the air, left field, late. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17.
And here's the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Outside, and that's ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pedro Severino. Rodriguez back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
It's delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Now here is Luis De Los Santos. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
And that is ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
The batter, the left
Hard to
fielder,
tell exactly
Junior.
what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick, and the glove might have taken his eye off it a little early. But regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
So the batting order turns over. Junior Lake now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is number 47.
Number 47.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
To third, De Los Santos. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker is
Now
designed to
catcher,
do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit,
Francisco
hit the ball on the ground,
Coleman.
kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Coleman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Julian Ornelas.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ornelas getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Coleman on at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Connor Green done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Number 48 taking over on the mound. This is his third time out this year. Now it's the right fielder, Blair Madrid. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Gill will hit next. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that will drop foul. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Severino gathers, goes to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. Mexico on top here, 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on, belted. That one is back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 19.
And now the right fielder, Brito. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
The center fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
And now the center fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
ripped in the air, left field, and he'll touch down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, number 12.
And now the first baseman, Navarro. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth.
That's ball two.
Squirts away a little bit. Good hitters count the 2-0. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Rodriguez out of the game.
He's in line for his first career win as he leaves, Boog, but there's plenty of time for things to change. We'll see if the bullpen can get to the finish line.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Luis Marquez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, 2 outs. Tapia digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor Clifton is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And it's fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a little bit low. Rodriguez, the lead runner at second. Navarro at first, 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, number 25. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Kenny Hernandez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 23.
Here's the second baseman. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that misses. And it's 3-0. There's a strike. Fly ball down the line. Brito on his way over. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
And here's the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. Rodriguez measures 6 feet even, 39 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Fires to second, too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike on the inside corner. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they turn things over to the righty, Trevor Clifton.
Now pitching.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Jorge Mateo.
The second baseman.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Ball.
Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Pedro Severino, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a little high.
That's a ball.
Ball one. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the third baseman, Luis De Los Santos.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Late now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. On a line. And there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Mario Meza.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So 2 down now, and here is Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 3 in this one. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rodriguez sizes this one up. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. New pitcher on now, Domingo Acevedo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Coleman.
The catcher.
It's amazing we get a chance to talk
Coleman.
to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Yeah.
And it's fouled away. That's out to center field. Has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Billy Hamilton getting ready to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Bunt attempt, popped up, puts it away for the out. And
now
there are two
batting,
outs.
the
Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not
Julian.
able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. There's a swing and a drive. Makes his way towards it. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second. He gets the intentional walk here and now a force at any base with two gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to
Now
watch him
batting,
swing the bat.
number
But
24.
this team does not want to let him beat him.
So up next, Gill. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one missing low.
One ball, one strike.
Ornelas at second. Madrid on at first with two down. And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game,
Now batting,
they're going to look
number
back at this
25.
opportunity right here and have some regret.
There's a strike.
There was a high velocity
Oh, one's
fastball
the count.
in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Foster.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Brito.
Number 19.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
On its way to the corner. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Hector Rodriguez. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. One down, base is empty. Down the line, try to get to it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
One out, runner at second. Navarro, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second, up and in, now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that's just out.
Tapia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ray Tapia.
Yeah, the batter now, Ray Tapia.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run comes in to score from second. Tie game here in the 8th.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Go ahead run on base. Mateo now at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching.
Andy Zavala takes over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Junior Blake. Climb the ladder with that fastball. And we're underway here in the home opener. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Next offering way off the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here is Brito. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. That one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Travis Lampkin.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Billy Hamilton. Popped up. Severino makes the grab, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Outside.
Julian Ornelas, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is down low. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder, Blair Madrid. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gill digs in now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Let's go, kid.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Laced to center and a base hit. Now a long throw home. Tag too late. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, number 25. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the
Batting
entire
sixth,
at bat.
The second baseman, number 23.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman. On the ground, Gonzalez got him on the off-balance throw. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Top of the
off for
second.
Santo
Now
Domingo,
it's going to be
the center
Hector
fielder,
Rodriguez.
Hector Rodriguez.
Rodriguez back to work. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's their
Ooh,
first
look at
base
him.
runner of the
Take it, man.
game. Navarro getting ready to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the DH, Ray Tapia. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. Over to first, and he saved. And a foul ball.
Ball. Down.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And now 1 and 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next pitch is outside. Line to left, and foul ball. And that one hammered Hamilton. Flying after this one. That's down. One hops off the wall. The tying run comes around from first.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's a speed threat. Jorge Mateo looking for his first big league hit right here. Just missed. The 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second. This one in the air, right field. And that drops foul. Man at second.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. And a pitch. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
Batting it, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Here's the catcher to hit, Pedro Severino.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs with a runner at third. Back to the mound. Base hit and a run in to score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Luis de los Santos. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Severino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Gill. Wide throw, pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. It's just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Junior Lake. Struck out looking his first time. In the dirt.
0-1.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And there's a foul ball. Goes down looking. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. The All-Stars on top 2-1. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. And that's down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now here is number 47, and fouled off. Tying run is at first, bottom half of inning number 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco Coleman.
Francisco Coleman, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Severino makes the catch, 2 away now.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup, Billy Hamilton now at the plate. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Top half of the third inning, and now the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. A little bit high. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Brito.
19.
There's a strike. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Hector Rodriguez.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hector Rodriguez. And that one is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That one ripped. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's
12.
jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So runner at second, 2 down. Navarro digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ray Tapia.
And now the DH, Ray Tapia. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tapia checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 2 outs. Mateo getting ready to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Foul ball there. Action in the pen down there. Jeff Ibarra is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're in game one of this three-game set. In the dirt, but kept close. Two on, two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The All-Stars lead it 3-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Julian Ornelas. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that misses off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground to first, Severino. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Blair Madrid.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Travis Lampkin will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching,
Connor Green gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now Blair Madrid doubled his first time. Just off the inside edge. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one the other way, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Gill now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Curve in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that drops in for a strike. Severino, in his rookie season, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now that
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
So a man at first. Luis De Los Santos will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. And that one's a little bit low. And 1-1. Severino aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Junior Lake. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Laced to right center, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Gonzalez now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off down the right side. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little
1
bit.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, number 25. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, number 23.
Here's the second baseman.
Let's go.
In the air, left field, down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Severino takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The first baseman, number 17, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
And now the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. He reached out a walk his first time. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. That's towards center. Settles under this one. And that is that. Jeff Ibarra gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter
Now
coming up
pitching.
to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So
Ibarra.
we'll see how it works out.
So digging in,
Leading off
Brito.
for Santo Domingo, the right fielder, number 19.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses down and away. That one
Ball, that's
inside. And the count is 3-1. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball.
Count is 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit, Hector Rodriguez. Way high with that one. And that is ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Brito on at first, nobody out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hamilton makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here's the first baseman, Navarro. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Just missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ibarra keeping an eye on him. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tapia, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 2 outs. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Gill pulls it down, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 47.
Number 47.
Green back to work. And that drops in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Coleman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
In there at the knees. 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's outside. And that's in the dirt. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air to left center. Late coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's going to be Jorge Mateo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Well, that's
Now
a
batting.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Severino, batting with one down, takes the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Way outside,
1-2
1-2 the count. And delivers outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
One down, base is empty. And that one almost hit him. Three-two on the way. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
De Los Santos in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Junior.
Here's the left fielder, Junior Lake. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. De Los Santos, the runner at first with two gone. Ibarra picks over De Los Santos. Back in on a dive. And that's a little bit high. 1-1. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Nope.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full.
In the dirt. Popped up left side, settles underneath it, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the All-Stars out front 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 48.
Now pitching, number 48.
Julian
Leading off for
Ornelas
Mexico,
digs in now.
the designated hitter, Julian Ornelas.
First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andy Zavala preparing to come on if needed. Acevedo getting loose as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. One away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now it's the right fielder, Blair Madrid. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gill. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Now the left fielder.
Now batting, number 25.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. The All-Stars have the advantage, 3-1.
Now pitching,
Luis Marquez comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Eric Gonzalez getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Marquez goes 5 feet 9 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brito at the plate now. That's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Gerardo Reyes is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Foster warming up as well. 1 down, base is empty. That's in there. Strike 1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
One out. Runner at second. Rodriguez will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1. late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right through there for a strike. Brito leads off second with one gone in the inning. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So 2 down now, and here is Navarro. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now number 23.
Number 23.
And that one fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman,
And now the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 48 won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching,
Kenny Hernandez on the pitch here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop. Ball 1 there. Man at first, 1 away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The other way, and it's just foul. That was close. Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball
batting,
that people like to
catcher,
describe as a hammer or Uncle
Coleman.
Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now, Francisco Coleman. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air, in and to his right. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Matt Foster. Ray Tapia now at the plate.
Domingo, the designated hitter, Ray Tapia.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And there's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So up next, Jorge Mateo.
0 for 3 in this one.
Number 3, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Gerardo Reyes, the young right-hander, up and throwing. One down, base is empty. And ball one. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Severino in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the
Andy
pen, Andy
Zavala.
Zavala. Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
First pitch just misses.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That catches the corner. Line to left. Late. Makes the play. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Julian.
So now here's the DH, Julian Ornelas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Madrid.
So digging in, Blair Madrid. That one ripped left field. Going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Gill, the next to hit. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fought off foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Trevor Clifton. So digging in, Luis de los Santos, 1 for 3.
Luis de los Santos.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That misses. Now 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Junior Lake.
Here's the left fielder, Junior Lake. 1 for 4 with a double. Yeah, that's fouled off. That just misses. Going to count 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Gerardo Reyes is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Madrid moving under it. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop,
Eric Gonzalez digs in now. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The All-Stars out front here, 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 68. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching, Jeffrey Young.
Now the left fielder.
Leading off for Mexico, the left fielder, number 25.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Right side. Brito gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 23.
Now it's the second baseman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Reynaldo Rodriguez.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And stepping in,
Leading
the
off
rookie left
for the
fielder,
All-Star,
Junior
The
Lake.
left fielder, Junior Lake.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Touches down, that's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Eric Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Outside, and that's ball one. Rodriguez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Grips one to right and foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rodriguez throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. 2 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Hector Rodriguez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Lake stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across. That's out number 3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Travis Lampkin.
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Bottom of the first. And
Leading
now
off for
Billy
Mexico,
Hamilton.
the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Hit in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the
designated
lineup.
hitter, Julian Ornelas.
And here is Julian Ornelas.
Come on, Julian.
Way high. Just missed. One out, bases empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Well, he froze it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 down, bases empty. Blair Madrid will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the third
Here's
baseman,
the third baseman,
number 24.
Gill. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game one of this 3-game set. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Here's a 2-2. Started after it, appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Navarro.
Number 12.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Rodriguez back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fastball for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Ray Tapia, the next to hit. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. That's in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that one off the outside edge. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one lifted to left. Under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jorge.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that one missing low. On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jorge Mateo with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 down. Pedro Severino now at the plate. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
You got this.
And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Mateo off of first with 2 away. On the corner for a strike. Two outs. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back.
Leading
Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate. Number 25. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
One down, base is empty. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Puts it in the air out towards left center, and there's 2 away. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That one is absolutely belted, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That's too low. And the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Luis de los Santos.
Luis de los Santos.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Junior Lake. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, that's outside.
That's a ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Hamilton moving under this one. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And the batter now, Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike 1. right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Madrid makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 19.
Brito getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Rodriguez checks over to first, and he's back. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. This one high in the air to left center. Hamilton on the move. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now the shortstop,
Mexico,
number 47.
The shortstop, number 47.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco Coleman.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Francisco Coleman. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Travis Lampkin done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Connor Green. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Billy Hamilton. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Julian Ornelas will hit next. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Let's go, Julian.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Hamilton
strikes.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
Here's a
off
big
for the
power
All-Stars,
threat. Hector
the center
Rodriguez.
fielder, Hector Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, only 20 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Get out of town. A towering shot to center. His second of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
And now the first baseman, Navarro. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Ray Tapia digs in now. Fly to left his first time. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
No strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. Hit in the air, right field. Madrid. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The batter number 3. Second base.
2 down, bases empty. Here's a speed threat, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gets under and pops it up. Gill. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Blair Madrid. And that's outside. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 48, the Major League saves leader, getting it fired up. Acevedo, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lake hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping in, Gill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one finds the corner. 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Outside low. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Here's the left fielder.
Now batting,
went down on strikes 25. His first time through. In the air, right field. Brito. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Pedro Severino. Rodriguez back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Just missed. This to third. Gill sends it across to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So up next, Luis de los Santos. And he's already singled in this game.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped, but it curls foul. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Junior.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Junior Lake. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Gill handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 23.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The first baseman, number 17, Reynaldo
Rodriguez. The next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the shortstop. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
That's down and in. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Now one missed. And misses inside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Headed towards the corner, and that one hops the wall, and he's got a double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Coleman struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Billy Hamilton.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hamilton getting ready to hit.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a pop-up. And that will end the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, Eric Gonzalez.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that's a little bit high.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor Clifton appears to be getting loose. Meza also throwing. And there's a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together for him.
batting,
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Luis Rodriguez departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching,
Luis Marquez
Luis
taking over on the mound.
Marquez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the right fielder, Brito.
0 for 2 in this one.
And that's in for a strike. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Man at second. And that is out of play. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The center fielder, number 11, Hector Rodriguez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rodriguez will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Out to center. Hamilton under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars have the lead, 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 48,
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go
48.
either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ornelas in the box now. Takes strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Andy Zavala getting loose out there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, still 0-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Madrid in the box now. Takes strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Throw over to first. Ornelas dives back in safely. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now the third baseman, Gill. That one's in there, and that is strike one. To third might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, number 25.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 48 is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Kenny Hernandez.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's the left fielder.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, two down. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gill at second with two down. That one outside. Now 1-2. Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Foster.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ray Tapia now at the plate.
Domingo, the designated hitter, Ray Tapia.
front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he chases that one. Now one away.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now here is Jorge Mateo. Swinging a foul out of play. Foster, a 6-foot righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Get the out here.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's way outside. 1-2 to count. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
Andy Zavala into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 23.
And a bunt towards third. Grabs it barehanded, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out, and way to go.
Now here is Reynaldo Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's outside, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Severino down to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's
now
a strikeout.
Number 47.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air out to center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Now pitching.
Trevor Clifton will take over here.
Clifton.
So digging in,
Leading off
Luis
for
de los
Santo Domingo,
Santos.
the third baseman, Luis de los Santos.
First pitch doesn't
Ball
find
one.
the zone. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Ball.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball three.
there, and now 3-1. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff
four.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now
Hitter
batting,
didn't offer
left
at it.
fielder,
Now he has somebody to
Junior
worry about over at
Lake.
first.
So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Junior Lake. 1 for 3.
It's our house, baby.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just
0-1
more
the
confident
count.
they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
De Los Santos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Moving in the bullpen, Gerardo Reyes up and throwing. Meza getting loose as well. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping
Now batting,
for. A bit of a mistake, and
Eric
I'd say in a very hittable
Gonzalez.
location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike. Come on, defense, let's go.
And